Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So that's got things underway. Van Bouten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Over to the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Skims one in. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, they can break here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland. Chip through. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in. That is lovely. Now this could be a chance. And he's being shifted off it. Interesting ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Real chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Floated up and over. Can he get onto this? Davids. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Lejeune. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ødegaard is wide and looking to get on. Can he put it away? And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ha segnato al 24esimo minuto, numero 21.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Ødegaard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, super! There's the hit! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Vallecas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Beckham. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Ødegaard. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he latch on to this? And he's certainly onside here. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he'll shoot here. No, he's missed it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Odegaard, he's got away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant... It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the finish! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Haaland very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
It's a good ball out wide. Opts for safety.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Davids. And that is out of play. Davids. Neymar. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar. It's Neymar! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Haaland! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the runner. That looks a good ball through. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's managed to... It's the cutter! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's not got that quite right. And it's Beckham. Beckham! Straight from the top draw. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. And he's lost his man here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. And he cuts out the supply. Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldo powering forward here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had it taken off him. Haaland! He's put his foot right through that one.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Numero 10, Neymar. Lasciano il campo per...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Van Nistelrooy, il numero 24.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Van Nistelrooy. And Beckham! Oh, there was plenty on that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out to the right. And they win it back again. And here's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nakata gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 79.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Caicedo. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Ødegaard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cantona. And here's Owen. Well, there's the clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cantona is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That has not gone well. Ødegaard. Quarter of an hour played. Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Haaland. Some really good ball movement. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Always onto this. Great chance! Oh, it's there! What a moment for the double centurion!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 22 minutes...
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And he's picked out the run. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's away. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away. He has found the way through. Pau Torres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Fernando Torres. And the counter is on. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Owen. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is a great pick out. De Bruyne. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. He's looking to set free a runner. He shifted it to the flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Owen. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Torres. De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Owen. Bernardo Silva. Oh, there's a probing ball. Romero gets over and intercepts. Haaland. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Liverpool lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. Szoboszlai! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. Haaland is there, and he can get that clear. There will be a throw-in. Works it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. Cantona. Interesting ball. Szoboszlai. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Munoz gets into some space. And it's Fabinho. And here's Torres. Ødegaard. And a searching ball that into space. Van Dijk. Romero. Over to the left. Now Van de Ven. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's got the shot away!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Owen might just make this. Haaland. Fernando Torres. Liverpool can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gets his pass away. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Torres could try cutting inside here.
Munoz really added the width there thanks to his...
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
21.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Number 14.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Played in. Saliba with the clearance. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fabinho. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Romero calmly anticipates. And here's Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Substitution in progress.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Change of plan here, perhaps.
And now they've got a chance to start again. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mohamed Salah. That's an excellent interception. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Pedro. And no, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. Fiddles it through. Always onto this. Owen. No, that's too long. They get a throw in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Into the last 5 minutes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Szoboszlai.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Owen, just eases him off the ball.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cantona, driving forward. Owen! And that has been knocked clear. And they've got rid. And the shot! 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Hoyland. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pau Torres cuts out the pass. Højlund. Cantona. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nunez. McAllister.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision. Pickford comes out and deals with it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. Casemiro aims beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. He's had a hit! Mohamed Salah! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Please turn your attention to the
Yeah,
screen.
90
for
minutes long gone,
information provided
15
by the
of an
local
extra
police.
30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Fabinho. Pau Torres makes the interception. And here's Højlund. Now it's João Pedro. Nice interception, well timed. That is ended up in no man's land. Deep cross. And it's hoisted clear. Cantona. Soboslai. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Deftly done. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pickford gets rid without sophistication. Salah, done delicately. He's in a great position. Munoz gets it clear. Looking for options for movement.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. Højlund showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
And a quick announcement.
What are your
for the
thoughts on
benefit of
today's game
anybody
then,
who has
Jim?
found themselves
Well, it's
a
pretty
little
clear
lost
that
today.
there was a
Please
solid
look at
game
the
plan in
screen.
place.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a good spell of possession, this. Giroud. Hazard. That's a fabulous ball. Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Giroud. Giroud was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Interesting ball. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Turns and goes back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Giroud. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vieira. Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Some really good ball movement. De Bruyne. Rice deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. That is... Isak. Distributed tidily. White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking here to chip it through. Now that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mohamed Salah. And he's picked out the... Shifting through the gears here. And it's Casemiro. The ball is loose. Pass is just off target. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's really well cleared. Saliba to Bruno Fernandes. Hoyland. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hazard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up and...
He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. White is always looking to play quality balls. Giroud. And here's Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. 5 minutes till the break. Works it forward. Isak. Oh, he's great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And he's there to clear it. And here's Isak. Oh, sweet feet. White proves just a little bit too strong. Arsenal have their second corner now. Moment. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Mohamed Salah, he's got away. And that is masterful defending.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Giroud. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Ødegaard does really well there. He is strong. Azar. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. Now it's Ødegaard. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Azar. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Isak.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
29,830.
Giroud. Quarter of an hour into the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Mohamed Salah has fallen kindly here. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 63 minutes is number 8, Martin Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Offside.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice ball and Mohamed Salah! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
8,
second corner of the game.
Odegaard. Number 22, Ireland. Number 25.
And that's left him on the... Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
So what can they make of this? Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a very... He's got the shot away! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Burn.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, what a ball! Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Liverpool have their third corner. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Rice. Now it's Havertz. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number
third corner of the
18,
game.
Casemiro. Coming on to replace him is
They've played it short.
number 14.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. Isak. That is lovely. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And he's gone backward here. João Pedro. Now it's Mohamed Salah. 4 extra minutes added on. Bruno Fernandes. That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone to goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Soboslai goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Torres. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Real chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Darwin. Diaz. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Haaland. Oh, super find.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's a sharp pass. Fernando Torres. McAllister. No way through. Haaland. Ødegaard. That's a little off target. Terrific header! And he's following up! Ødegaard! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And he's being shifted off it. Caicedo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Caicedo. Gravenberg concedes a free kick for that. Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Liverpool. Decent hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Caicedo is offering a wry smile there.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Saliba, Haaland, Ødegaard, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland, McAllister, looking for the run, and the shot! And he's found the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is...
Now the finish! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Gakpo is in a really good position out wide. Big header! He's got a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Darwin, spread neatly. Soboslai. And it's half-time here. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Liverpool hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Konate gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's got the shot away! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he was alert to it. He's had a shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
29,830.
Mohamed Salah. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Pau Torres. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Torres. And Torres! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
He's got Gakpo! No, that's just wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Looks for the finish. Now, who's going to be first to this? Dink through. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Gakpo. And the pass is intercepted. And here's De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. De Ligt makes the interception. Pau Torres. And it's Casemiro. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, that's an excellent interception. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target. João Pedro. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mohamed Salah, he has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and blood.
Just the goal. It's Salah! And that has faded wide. And they're back on the ball again. They played right into his path. Has a go! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
5 minutes added time.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Great ball if he can get there. Law, and he's a big chance! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Mohamed Salah gets through on his own. And time is up. Liverpool can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Please grab the tickets you were given.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. Good, strong midfield running here. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rivaldo looking to get on the end of this. Maldini. Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's a sharp pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Lis... Now the finish! Goal! Milan!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 14° minuto numero 17.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Beckham. Quarter of an hour played. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Derby trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Harness. Defending of the desperate variety. More and more pressure on the ball here. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Van Bouten. Rivaldo. And it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's been taken short. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Harness. Clark. That's a good run down the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. That is good alertness. Maldini. And it's Neymar for Van Bouten.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Maldini. Neymar. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that should get... Beckham! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's found him in space. Big chance! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Big header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
That's good running with the ball. Decent hit! That's going to go a long way. Van Bouten. Now Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Harness. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Well,
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Almost an hour gone. Engages and forces him off the ball. Belletti. Beckham. No, he's not getting his way this time. Derby are looking to break at pace. That is a great pick out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. Neymar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Cambio di giocatori.
Derby can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Davids. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Nistelrooy being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's gone backward here. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Derby making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
roof. Derby looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. Beckham. Neymar. And it's Beckham. And the counter is on. Hendrick. And the finish! Should have equalised.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Costa Curta. And it's Nakata. And here's Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Nakata. Oh, good ball! Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Ci saranno 3
Now it's
minuti di
Hendrick.
recupero.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Beckham voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Millwall looking to pass their way through. Davids. Kundl. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. And it's Rivaldo. Davids. He's got the shot away! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham goes short. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He gets big! Danger averted for now. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving forward. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
So we're still where we started right now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, they could break here. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. And Rivaldo. Belletti. Davids. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Cooper. Kundl. Costa Curta. That's an excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Now Davids. Costa Curta. Now Davids. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Beckham gets into some space. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, good ball. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wriggles his way through. Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rivaldo. Neymar. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Van Basten. Forwards and with intent. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That has been slung wide. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. In he goes again! He has done it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
For Milan, after 60 minutes, is number 17, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a big chance! And he's there to get it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Van Basten. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Millwall can now
Coming on
introduce
the
the
field
first of their
is
substitutes.
Number 39.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Messi. Rivaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Davids. To Beckham. Messi. Lobbed in behind. Great chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
For Milan, after 73 minutes, is number 22, Rivaldo.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
Milan
Coming
are
on to
doing
replace
very
him
nicely,
is
thank you.
Number 8.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kundl. And he's there to clear it. Van Nistelrooy looks to get on the end of this. Neymar. And it's Beckham. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Back into the middle. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field is number
Nakata
9.
pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Maldini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rivaldo gets his pass away. Now it's Messi.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Kundl. Can he spark a counter here? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Messi! He's delivered all right! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Bournemouth are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kirkesh wriggles his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. And it's Beckham. Semenyo. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Brooks does really well to win the ball there. Senesi. Tavernier. Now Kirkez. Semenyo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. And he's in a great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Beckham goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Brooks. And it's Smith. Now it's Kluivert. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence... Can he finish? Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Bournemouth grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Maldini. And it's Belletti. Davids. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Semenyo. Maldini calmly anticipates. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Costa Curta. Now Davids. Looking tidy in possession here. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Van Bouten. Costa Curta. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Neymar. No, he's not getting past him there. Kluivert. Now Kerkez. Tavernier. Out to the left it goes. And it's Rivaldo. He could be in here. Kerkez wins the duel this time. Semenyo. Davids. Beckham. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar! Oh, the ball's cut. Oh, what has happened here? That's another chance. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Bournemouth get the second half started.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Belletti. And Rivaldo. Now Davids. Beckham. That's Maldini. Now Davids. Beckham has created one goal already. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Tavernier.
Kerkez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he has to become a target.
He's got full. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Davids. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big header! He will be livid with himself. Adams. Clivert.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Davids,
di 81.700
too strong for his opponent
spettatori.
there. Neymar. Maldini. It's Belletti. Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball, has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Smith. Plays a sharp little ball here. Keeper's ball. Costa Curta. And it's Van Bouten. It's Belletti. Done delicately. Kerkez cuts it out. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now Davids. Now it's Messi. Tavernier did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Evan Nielsen. Kerkez. Neymar getting this one clear. Brooks.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That is good alertness. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well,
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Just eases him off the ball. Kerkez looking to hit the byline here. That's a decent clearance.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Moved on forwards.
Ci saranno 3
Davids.
minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Van Bouten. And it's Belletti. To Maldini. Costa Curta. Oh, super find. Beckham. He's had it taken off him. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckham. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Brien.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Neymar. He is through here. He's had a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rivaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Time on. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Neither side yet able to find the net. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been cleared. Davids. And here's Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Beckham. Beckham is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Fulton. Swansea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham with the short one. Shot could be on. Swansea are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta. Davids. And here's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Van Nistelrooy. Time on. And that's put paid to a promising move. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Timon, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fulton. Timon. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rivaldo. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Timon looking to hit the byline here. That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he latch on to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Bouten. Maldini. O'Brien.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Can he get onto this? Davids stood up well to him there. Distributed tidily.
There will be 1 minute
Davids.
added time.
To Beckham. And it's Rivaldo. That looks a good ball through. Real chance! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzzing.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And please,
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It'll pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Time on. O'Brien. Fulton. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Davids. He's looking wide. Neymar. He's got away. He's had a hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. Neymar tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Swansea have the chance to go the other way. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Time on. Van Nistelrooy delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
29,830.
Costa Curta. So we've reached the hour mark.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Van Nistelrooy. Same again, same outcome.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Beckham. Tries a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Played it early. He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
O'Brien. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. O'Brien. Rivaldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked out the run. He's found Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, sweet feet. Davids. Time and again they are... And Beckham! And he's taking no chances there.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Well read, nice interception. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, number 2, number 17. Coming on the field.
Oh, he
number
is not giving
25,
anything away.
Number 23, Christie. Number 7.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better
Substitution in
communication
progress.
and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gets his pass away.
There will be 1 minute
Neymar
added
has it
time.
out wide and in space.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
And now,
A very good evening
please
to
turn
one and all.
towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe! Short changes him with that pass. Rodrigo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy Donnarumma really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Great hit! They've got to be quick to recover, and it's come back out to him. Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha. Good read, needed to be. And that's been won straight back. And the counter is on. Well played right into his path. He is through here. Bellingham! He's delivered all right!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Asensio. Looking for the run. Hakimi calmly anticipates. That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's an excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Deftly away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
30 minutes gone. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Rodrigo. They've played it short. Xabi Alonso. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Mendes. Vitinha.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Fired deep towards the back post. Modric.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kaká. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's lofted through here. Chips it through. Mbappe. Overhits and out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Fran Garcia. Carvajal. And here's Colomwani. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they win it back again. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Good Vinicius Junior! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. And that could set him on his way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nicely worked. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Kaká, chance here to counter. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived.
Now the finish! There's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Gently done. Oh, that's clever. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Vinicius Juni, great chance! And it's in! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's been picked out. He's away. Now, who's going to be... Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got away. Punched away. Dinks one through. And the shot! Yes, it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Le numéro 7.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There's a sharp little ball here. Kaká. He's cut it out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the ball is out of play.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pass somewhat off target. Doué is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now Mbappe.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on 4 minutes. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lobbed in behind. Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Desperate defending required here.
changement en cours.
And he's taking no chances there. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.